Man, you know how long it takes for a day to go by if you're waiting for news? Like I'm waiting to I'm waiting to hear about a couple of things that I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't hear about them until like tomorrow at earliest, but I'm like, wish I knew now. What's up, everybody? It's your boy KLT back again for another question of the day. And today, this question of the day, yeah, out here racing. Question of the day today is pretty simple. It's a fun one. I think about I read this question and then I kind of thought about like the broader implications of the question and my answer, but I don't want to get too heady with it. But I was thinking like, how far could I take this if I wanted to like expand upon it really largely? But I'm just gonna keep it simple. You can keep it simple too. Let's be simpletons together. But anyways, the question of the day today is if you could have any simple skill or talent, what would it be? For me, I think that the skill slash talent that I've always wanted is to be I want let me say it this way. I wish I had skill with food. So I leave it kind of broad like that because what I mean is that I wish not only like I wish I could cook. That would be great. But that's just the start. That's the start. What I really would like is, like to be able to taste something and be like, this has 2 teaspoons of cardamom and 7 milligrams of ginger. And, like get that real deep analysis going in all my tastings and stuff like that. Have the God tongue. But I also wish like there's a lot of food channels on YouTube, and it's cool to get it's cool to get that YouTube money. But I want to have a food channel that's popular on YouTube just so I can go and eat free stuff all the time. You know how cool it would be to just travel around the world just eating and just be like, hey, people care about what I say about this type of food, so like I'll go and eat some stuff and tell them what I think. That would be the best thing. Like I have a friend personally, his name's Eric, if you're watching. But he's like super good with food. He knows all this stuff. He'll tell you like the backstories of food and like, where their parents came from and all this other stuff. He knows so much stuff about food. And I'm like, man, if I knew any of that stuff, I would have a channel up so quick and I'd be doing all kinds of stuff and I'd be traveling all over and be like, hey, let's do some food research or something and go and try all this stuff. There's a ton of food channels out there, like there's the big ones. There's like Binging with Babish and Strictly Dumpling and stuff like that. And I would love to be like the size of one of those or like do them together. Like Babish cooks, he doesn't go anywhere, and Mikey goes everywhere, he doesn't cook. So like if I could do like some hybrid of that, or like we're gonna go to all these restaurants and like cook for them for a night and see how it is and blah blah, blah or something, or just like go around eating and just giving like reviews and doing, man, that would be so dope. But then at the same time, you would want some off time from like traveling and all that stuff. So when I would be at home, then I could do like some cooking shows and whatnot, kind of babish-ish, and be like, hey, this is the thing that we ate at this restaurant. Let's try to recreate it and see how good it'll be. And then, go through the steps of recreating something that you ate before. And, just like, man, something like that would be so cool. One of my big grand like YouTube dreams back in the day was if you watch anime or read manga, there's an anime called Toriko, and Toriko is all about food and like making food and how food like gives you like special superpowers and all this stuff. Like Toriko is so good. Like I loved it. It was great. And I always thought there was a thing in Toriko that was, everyone had their secret menu and they're like all the things that they would put on like their ultimate menu. And I always thought about one day traveling around and being like, I want to make my ultimate menu. So like go travel around the world or whatever and find like the best soup and be like, yo, this is the soup. This soup is going on my ultimate menu. Like, this is, if I were to ever have like the ultimate top 100% best meal ever created, this would be the soup in it. And then, go and find like some type of meat or main course and be like, yo, this is the best thing this is going 100% on here. And then be like, okay, the salad, like we got to find the salad toppings and dressings and, ingredients and stuff, and be like, this is the best salad I've ever eaten. This is the top salad ever created. This is going on my ultimate menu. So I always thought about like one day, if I were to ever, honestly like try it or something, to do like a Toriko like YouTube channel and be like, yo, we're going to build my ultimate menu. We're going to go all over the world eating all this stuff. You tell me the best restaurant to go to for this. I'm going to go there and find it and taste it and see if it's good enough to be on my ultimate menu, and then build my ultimate menu, right? And then once I have it all built and put together and everything, then go home and like try to recreate it and cook all the stuff that I put on my menu. It would be, man, that would be the dopest thing ever. It would be so tight. But that requires a lot of food information and knowledge that I just do not have. Man, as much as I would love to do something like that, that would be one talent or like skill that I wish I had. Just the information and knowledge to do with food. Like if I was better with food, like if I tasted something, I knew exactly what it was and what was in it, and then like I could recreate it, or at least put the information together in my head so I could tell someone else how to recreate it. Like if I had that type of food knowledge or information or talent, that would be pretty nice. Plus, like everyone loves food. Like food is the way to so many people's hearts. Like the stomach is the gateway to the heart, or whatever they say about people and all that stuff. If you could cook some super good food for people, like they'd come over and be like, yo, I just wanted to, put some stuff together, and here's a little something I did real quick, and they'd be like, dude, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. All right, yeah, man, cool. All right, man, yeah. To not be only able to cook, but to also, cooking takes a lot out of you. If you don't cook, cooking is a big chore. So like if I had just the patience to do that, the patience and the energy to cook and then know how to do it correctly and well, that like all that stuff surrounding food would just be so awesome, man. That would be what I would have as my secret skill / talent. There's a lot of other stuff that I would like to do too, like I wish I could play an instrument. I wish I learned more languages, etc., etc. But, like I think that the food thing speaks so much by its like all of these are other languages, right? Like music is a language, like languages are obviously languages, but like math is a language. You could be really good at math and like understand how to talk and do all these different things in different situations and stuff. But like if you can cook really well, you can go anywhere and just like, man, you could be so like just set. People would love you. You could make all kinds of money just like cooking stuff if money was your thing. Money's not really like that huge, but if that was your thing, you could make a ton of money being like a head chef at some Michelin star restaurant or something. Like food can get you so far. Like look at like the food greats like Bourdain and Zimmerman and like, I mean, even like Gordon Ramsay, and like look at all the Iron Chefs, and all, just having that skill and talent and aptitude and ability would be pretty dope. And that gets like everyone loves food. If food and cats, that's what the internet loves. So if you want to do something on the internet, if you have control over food or cats, preferably both, absolutely not together because no one wants to eat cat. Like, man, if you could do stuff with that, then you can definitely win a lot of hearts and minds for sure. But that's it. That's enough rambling. If I had the ability to get like a special skill or talent right now, it'd probably be like just the all-encompassing talent of being good with food. That would probably be my choice. If you agree that food is probably your choice, if you were to have a special skill or talent, hit the like button to let me know that I am not alone in my fat desires. I just want to eat stuff, let's be real. If you think that you would have another skill or talent or whatever, hit the like button to let me know that, I engaged your mind today and made you think about a skill or talent that you would want if you could have one right now. So of course, just hit the like button regardless what your thought is on the question of the day, just to let me know that I made you think about the question of the day. But that's it. That's it for the question of the day today. We're going to see you all tomorrow for the next question of the day. Until then, peace.